we have to learn how to calculate the molar mass of compounds. The molar mass of elements is very easily obtained from the periodic table. For the molar mass of compounds, we have to learn how to use the molar mass of the elements in order to get the molar mass or calculate the molar mass of the compounds. So here we're going to learn how to calculate the molar mass of sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. First, we have to find the mass of sodium, the molar mass of sodium from the periodic table. We see here it's 22.990. So we can go ahead and write down 22.990. Now, we have here how many sodiums. The subscript next to the sodium tells us how many sodiums we have. So we have 2. Because it's the same element, instead of adding the 22.990 and the 2, we're going to go ahead and multiply those two numbers. We move on to the next element, and that's when we add. Going back to the periodic table, the molar mass for carbon, C, is 12.011 for that element. So we can add 12.011. Now, the number next to the carbon, the subscript next to the carbon, is 1 because there's nothing there. We know that in chemistry, when there's nothing there, that means that it's 1. So we don't have to multiply the 12.011 by anything, because when you multiply a number by itself, of course, the number is the same. Now we're going to move on to oxygen, another element, and we know it's a new element because it's another capital letter. Remember that every time you hit another capital letter in a formula, chemical formula, you have a new element. So we go ahead and add the molar mass of oxygen, which is 15.999. And here we see from the subscript next to the oxygen that we have 3 oxygens. So we end up multiplying the 15.999 by 3 because it's the same element, so we multiply. Then we can put all of these numbers into our calculator. 22.990 times 2. And then we also have plus 12.011 plus 15.999 times 3. And our molar mass of sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, ends up being 105.988 grams per mole.